Hey everyone, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. We've got today's trade recap. It's July 28th here, and pretty good day for me. I'm up 1,020 bucks, so pretty decent day. We had some good action on a few names, and like FLGC here. This was the latest one that I was trading. Awesome move later into the day here. And surprising, it held through everything, and it looks like it keeps pushing, so pretty incredible there. Let's see, let's go ahead and look at my performance for the day. Take a quick look. So this is what I love to see. This is kind of performance I can definitely be happy with. I did take 31 trades today, so quite a few trades, but uphill nonetheless. I never went red, so I'd like to see that progression there. Very good. Very happy with that. Names that I traded. Initially, I started trading BTBT. NAVO was another one that was kind of went on another run. Now, I do still have a short position on that I'm holding a little bit longer, but I made some money on NAOV. And yeah, BTBT was the Bitcoin company or something, some kind of news in relation to Bitcoin. FLGC is the one I traded on the back half of the day and made some good money there. And yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at a few things here. We'll pull up BTBT real quick. This one, let's see, I think I might have traded before the big move here. Let me go back and see my time frames. 12:58. Actually, it was later. So I didn't make many trades earlier this morning. I kind of had to wait for things to come through, and we kind of had like a slow start, I would say, to the day, but it did turn around and things got to moving. So let's see, 1310. Yeah, so I was trading it kind of in this range, and it was nice that it moved up. It kind of held this area a bit, but had quite a few trades on it. But it did have a fall through here, so it was kind of, just a risky business in here. And from there, BTBT, NAOV did have a nice little run here today. Not up a ton, but if we look at the yearly chart, we have these days where I had a huge day on Friday. I traded it then, got into a short position. Still holding that short position, and it managed to blow up and hit a high of 377 on Monday, but it sold off big time. So what we're looking at here is yesterday I was waiting for it to drop off a little bit more. Never got the price I wanted in here. Probably should have sold anyways for a little bit of a loss. And then in here, we had a nice run, so I traded it to the long side in here. Just a few trades, got some money on it, but now it looks like it kind of wants to roll over again. So we'll see where this one goes. But that was in AOV, and for me, I think most of my profits were on FLGC today. Really impressive move. This kind of thing kind of went almost, parabolic towards this back half of the day. So let's take a look. Out of the gates, nice push up into a halt, but it didn't really hold that very well. It sold off. So this thing was kind of back and forth, going up and down. But then we got into a little bit higher levels, and it seemed to hold it just a little bit better. So I want to show you one of my I did trade this quite a few times, but I want to show you where I really made an awesome trade. This is where I went from, I had a slow progression starting with 71 bucks on the day all the way up to 373, and I made a big jump here from 373 all the way up to 652. So huge trade there for me. Excellent one, and that was on FLGC. I want to show you the time frame. Once we got into this area, I knew we had kind of a flat top breakout potential area, but it kept showing resistance here. And so what I saw was right in this zone here, we started fading a bit. And then this candle here, it ripped up real quick and then reversed very, very fast. And as it reversed, it went so quickly, I decided to just buy that dramatic sell-off and then sell on a pop. So that's exactly what I did. And turns out this was just so irrational, so dramatic, and that I was able to get a good chunk of change on it. So let me look at the time frame. I'll show you what I got in with. So 14.19. Okay, I think this was it here. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so I hopped in, and I got in at that sell off, or the push down. I got in at 723 with 1,000 shares, and it moved up, and it didn't move up. I only sold a portion of this move, but it was just enough to make a good chunk of change. So in at 723, all the way up to 750. 723 was actually down here. Yeah, look at that. So I was able to buy right there at the bottom. And as it pushed up real quick, I put in a small order on the ask and got filled at 752. So it was a real quick flash trade, but got all the way up to 752. So good chunk of change there. That was like a $300 trade. That was kind of my main one that really helped me get to the next level. And from there, I just kept putting on gains and gains and gains, and they were all kind of scalp trades, but mainly all on FLGC. This was really impressive in the fact that we broke out right here, and I was kind of anticipating that, but I didn't hop in time. Kind of missed the move here, but I did scalp it through the rest of this move here and put on some scalp trades there, what helped me just build it up. And this was impressive. It got all the way up to this high of 913, and it looked like it was going to kind of reverse, break down a bit, and it did, but it actually held it. So that was super impressive there. And the fact that it blew up from here and went for a whole nother leg, super, super impressive. So really impressed by this move here and this one. The fact that it went on a second run, quite impressive. I figured maybe in this area we might have had a flash to the downside, but I guess that meant momentum kept going. So very awesome to see that. And because of it, was able to put some good money on the table today. And this thing, I think, just about crossed 100%. And that was the biggest gainer we had today in the small cap world. But really awesome momentum here. And, you know, it might go for another run, but it also could be done. It's the end of the day here. So we'll see on that. That pretty much wraps it up for me today on my trades. $1,020. So good day for me. And I'm going to go over to the calendar. I'm going to update that. 20. So I'm sitting up 28.42 on the month. Not very great. I had a lot of bad red trades this month, and that's not up that much. And I also have to include, I still have that position with NAOV, which is I'm still shorting and, you know, still paying interest on that. So we'll see if we can come down some more, but I'm trying to get out of that one. I might just have to give it a day or two, see if it can bottom out a little bit further. But that's pretty much it for now. We got, what, 2 days left on the month. Hope your trading was good. I want to try to finish a little bit stronger this month with the last 2 days. Just try to put some green on the table. It doesn't have to be a dramatic, huge green day, but, you know, 200, 300, 400 bucks, I'll be happy with each day. And that'll get me in the right direction. I want to start the new month in August with a much more consistent, stronger run. That's what I'm going to shoot for. But that's it for now. Take care. Let me know how you did on your trading today, if you're red or green. Love hearing from you guys. Make sure to subscribe and like if you want to continue watching the journey here and see all my updates every day I trade. So that's it. Take care.